I've been sober 2 years now, and like,
You've been sober 2 years?
yeah, just like a few days ago was my 2 year.
Congrats.
Thanks, man.
How's that going?
It's going great.
Feels good,
Still
right?
sober. But like,
Still sober.
it changed my life, man. And like, I think the stars aligned in a lot of ways this year. Cause also like, there is no possible way in hell I could have done Broadway or this film, frankly, if I hadn't had that part of my life figured out as well. Like that would have been just disastrous.
Yeah.
So like everything came as these opportunities at like sort of the perfect time, like stars aligned kind of, you know?
So I'm a big believer in like that we write our own
Definitely.
story, you know? And the more we lean into being ourselves, the more everything gets clearer and clearer and clearer and laser sharp and laser focused, the more we accept and lean into who we are.
Yep.
And then if we stop questioning or thinking that anything about us is wrong and we just follow our feeling and go, nah, that still feels right, or still just feel this way, or whatever. What if you manifested the role on Broadway and your subconscious knew that it was coming and that the decision to get sober was more a time to lock in?
Yeah.
This is coming and you're ready. And maybe some of us who need to get sober, I think that people who get addicted to things, because I believe in addiction, it just runs rampant through my family. So I'm not questioning
No,
that
for sure.
the addiction is a condition, a disease, and that it's something that's serious. I'm not by any means. But what if some of us are medicating? We're so creative that it's painful.
Dude, I feel this so like you're so nail on the head for me personally with this thought, because the culmination of like all of this stuff we're talking about, it even ties into like, you know, I've known you and Benj for a while now, and like you guys were such early, like I feel like you guys are like my fairy godfathers in like in this industry, you know,
well,
like
we believe in you.
Yeah, man. And like I think it all just culminated in like finally learning. I mean, it sounds like so kind of like cliche, but like I mean truly finally learning to like believe in myself and believe that like I think what I've really come to learn kind of recently is that I am just someone who is always going to be on my own path and creating my own lane as an artist.
Yeah.
And like, I used to sort of like struggle internally, like for years in different ways. Like even when I got signed to like a major label and got in more in the industry and all that stuff, like I was like subconsciously so concerned with trying to prove that I fit into this world.
Yeah.
And I think what I finally realized is I've just been like beating my head against a wall where it's like, I don't fit into to a lane in this industry. And actually that is like the best thing, because I just constantly carve my own lane. And I think that is just what I am happy to do now, you know? And I think for sure, like I had just like all of this potential in me, and I kind of knew it my whole life in terms of like performing, artistry, creating, whatever. And I think the missing element I had was just like the confidence to accept that in a weird way. And so things like drinking, things like numbing myself, like minimizing myself, apologizing for myself, sometimes like not wanting to rock the boat, so not showing my full potential, you know, like all of those things have been ways of like holding me back from what really just wants to like burst out of me, which is like just this individual sort of perspective as an artist. And I think I've finally become comfortable and happy enough with myself that I'm like proud of that now, you know, and like things are coming to fruition, I think, because of that. So I think you're totally right. I think big part of my addiction was dealing with this crisis I had almost put myself in, where I wasn't allowing myself just to flourish because I was like afraid.
Thank you for watching Artist Friendly. If you like this episode, please make sure you hit the like button, you follow the channel, and please share it with your friends. We appreciate the support. That is why this show exists, because you listen to it. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.